Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's AJ. Happy Feel Good Friday. So if you guys don't already know how this is gonna go, I'm gonna ask if you guys have done name the 5 things that you're grateful for today. And if you have not, now is the time. So, take a second. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my 5 things that I named today. The networking event yesterday. It was amazing. I was so inspired. I got so many great ideas out of it. And just to be in a room with like-minded individuals, it really helped as far as my mojo and my motivation and my inspiration. And, I should have networked a little more. But, next time. They're all building blocks. So, the networking event yesterday is 1. 2, I got my notes just to remind myself because I'm forgetful. 2, new knowledge. So, also I learned a lot yesterday. And I learned a lot every day. I try to make it a point to learn something new every single day because, I try to keep a growth mindset. Growth makes me happy. That's just something I love, learning new things. I love growing and becoming a better person than I was the day before. So new knowledge has helped me out tremendously throughout life, and it's going to continue to help me out and progress me. So definitely grateful for new knowledge. 3, inspiration. Again, yesterday was just like so inspiring for me. And I got a great idea for my future endeavors and how to leverage my current endeavors, and the inspiration is there and I am going to act on it, and it's going to be amazing. And I'm just so happy that I got the chance to be inspired by somebody who is not only talk the talk but walk the walk, and helps other people do the same. So I'm grateful for inspiration. And, not only by him, but by the individuals that were there as well. It's just not, I don't get my inspiration from one person or one source at all. I get my inspiration from everywhere, even like the most, random, overlooked areas. I tend to pay more attention to that. So, yeah, definitely inspiration. 4, nature. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds chirping outside right now, but I've always been obsessed with nature, even though I haven't been out in nature like I usually like or that I plan to. But, at nighttime when I go outside, I just look at the sky and look at the stars and just marvel at them for a while. And I'm like getting my daughter to pay attention to it now too. It is beautiful. It's amazing. And, waking up to the birds chirping and looking at the trees and the sun beaming in my window directly in my eyes. Like, it's something beautiful that we need to pay more attention to. We're so into technology and so into our phones and computers and what's this person doing and what's that person doing and IG and all this stuff. And you could just literally look outside and, get you a cup of coffee or tea or however you wake up, stretch, do a little bit of yoga, do it outside. Well, today is kind of nice, so maybe today, but I know it's been cold here in Michigan. If you're outside of Michigan, if you're like in, Nevada or like Cali or Arizona or something like that, you guys are good. You can go outside and do that. But here, just look outside. Just stop, get silent, pay attention to nature. Listen to the birds, if you're around deer, that's a nice little view. Ducks, geese, all that, like, it's beautiful. So, pay a little more attention to nature. I'm thankful for it. I am. And 5, clarity. I've been having a pretty rough emotional week, I'll say. There have been a lot of incidences where my subconscious is trying to send me messages, and I'm trying to reach my subconscious and like reprogram it. And I have some suppressed feelings, and I had to bring those feelings up, and it's gonna hurt. It definitely hurts, but I have to do it in order to grow and become the best me possible. So this week has been an emotional whirlwind because I have just been trying to figure out how to deal with it and how to move forward with some of my suppressed emotions. So yeah, I'm getting clarity out of it. And yesterday, Evan Carmichael, if you guys didn't hear my video from yesterday, that's who I went to go see at the networking event. He brought something to light for me, and he was saying that your purpose comes from your pain. And that really struck out to me. Like, it struck out, whatever. It really struck a nerve for me because, you know, that he gave me a business idea, which is invaluable for me because I'm going to start this business now. I'm going to look into it, and it's going to be amazing. And I see it, and it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to change lives and help people. So, clarity, that mental clarity, and, you know, just being clear about everything in life. Not only, you know, just what you want to do with life, but who you want to be. Who do you want to be? What values do you hold? What are your core morals and values? Like, do you follow those? Because you are what you consistently do. It's not, you know, our talk is cheap. We talk a lot of stuff, you know, of like, oh, I want to spend time with family, or I don't have time for this, or I want to get fit. But are you really consistently proving that to yourself? Are you consistently doing those actions that prove that you want to get fit? Are you consistently going to the gym? If you don't have time to go to the gym, do you make time to exercise? Like, you know, if you're watching TV, you could be working out while you're watching TV. You could be, you know, doing some crunches, or, you know, jumping jacks, or jumping rope, or get the dumbbell, and, you know, do what you need to do. Make it work. Because if that's really what you want, or be honest with yourself and realize that's not what you really want, and stop, you know, living this facade like that's what you want to pursue when it's really not. Don't lie to yourself. Be true to yourself. So, those are 5 things that I'm grateful for today. So, you know, I said the word yourself a lot, and that's basically the theme for today is get to know yourself. And what I suggest is, you know, getting alone time. And, you know, I know getting alone time can be hard, especially for parents. That, you know, but you have to rearrange that alone time. And I can't speak from a father's perspective, but I can speak from a mother's perspective. And from that perspective, I know that you lose sight of yourself after giving birth. You know, you're worried about baby, and everything becomes baby this, baby that. And I am mom. Like, you know, I am the provider. I'm the nurturer. I'm the caretaker. You know, you get straight in caretaker mode and nurture mode, but you don't take the time to nurture yourself or get to know yourself. So you start to lose the essence of yourself. And I know before I had Naomi, before I was pregnant, like, I knew myself to an extent, but again, I had suppressed emotions and suppressed feelings and, you know, memories that I wanted to suppress. And, you know, I lived that out by not wanting to spend time with myself alone as much. Especially, oh goodness, especially like from 19 to 23-ish. My life was a blur, like, especially 20 to 23-ish. 19 was just like, oh, okay, I'm out here, party, whatever, just like, you know, having fun with life. But 20 is when, like, my life started getting rough on me. And then to distract myself, I started just turning up all the time. Like, my friends called me the turn up queen. Like, that was me. Like, and my life was a blur. I would have house parties all day. I was working 3 jobs and still coming home to have house parties, like, in those few hours that I needed sleep. And it was just like, what are you doing here? Like, And granted, those were fun times. Like, I don't regret them now. I don't regret nearly anything in my life. And I'm coming to the point where I don't want to regret anything at all. So, but I definitely think it's worth taking time, like I started to do over time, you know, just sitting down by yourself and realizing, like, who am I? And I did that prior to being pregnant, but after, you know, she's 18 months old, and in these 18 months, it's like been all about her, or at least 16 of those months have been all about her. So, and, you know, with her health crisis and, you know, my health and everything, it was just a lot going on, and still trying to keep the family dynamic, you know. So, of course, I don't want to forget my man, you know. So it was a lot going on. And now I'm back to, you know, getting peacetime and, you know, putting on headphones, listening to binaural beats. And I'll go into a video about binaural beats and things that I use to cope and relax and meditate and stuff like that in another video. But, you know, I get time to listen and just sit in silence and meditate and think and, you know, try to, you know, I put my phone away so I'm not out of boredom or out of angst from being by myself. Like, oh, I need to get in my phone. Let's see what's on Instagram. Let's see what's on Twitter. It's nothing new. And it's all going to still be there. Like, once it's posted on the internet, it's posted. Even if people delete it, like, it's still on the internet somewhere. So, like, really, what are you missing? What are you missing? Like, nothing. Set the phone aside and really just sit there. And I suggest sitting in nature, honestly. Like, go outside and just be. Like, try to find a quiet place that, you know, doesn't have a lot of, you know, riffraff going on. I sounded, oh, just there. It's I'm a parent. But that doesn't have a lot of riffraff or a lot of noise, excessive noise and stuff. And just pay attention to nature. Look up at the sky. Look up at the stars if it's nighttime, or the sun and the clouds, and listen to the birds, or just breathe in fresh air, because nature does a lot for the body. Literally, it does a lot for the body. I'm not gonna attempt to regurgitate what I've learned, because I'm not at that point where I know it all by heart. But just trust me when I say being in nature does a lot for the body physiologically and psychologically. So, you know, just keep that in mind. So the challenge for this week also, the challenge for this weekend is, the goal for this weekend rather, is to spend some time alone and get to know yourselves. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? What are some of your core values? What are your strengths and your weaknesses? Do you want to strengthen some of your weaknesses? Are you in the right field that, you know, you're able to, that exemplifies your strengths? Like, think about all of that stuff. Are you truly happy in life? Are you doing what you want to do? Are you pursuing what you want to pursue? Is there something that you always wanted to learn that you haven't? You know, and if you don't know what your likes and dislikes are at this point, now it's time to start trying things out until you figure out, oh, I like this. Oh, I don't like this. Or, you know, figure yourself out. Go on a date with yourself. Take yourself out. Do something new. Try some new food. Like, spend time with yourself and learn yourself, because no other person is going to know you better than you. You've been yourself for all of your life. I've been myself for 28, going on 29 years. And there's still things about me that I don't know or don't notice about myself. So I'm trying to, you know myself completely in and out, know how my mind works, know how my emotions flow, and, you know how I express myself. And, you know, if I'm judging somebody else, what does that say about me? What am I, what am I portraying on someone else? Like, so I want to make sure that I know myself in and out, so I know my strengths and weaknesses, so I can take my strengths and run with it, like, and create the ultimate success. And for my weaknesses, I can either strengthen those a little bit, but I'm going to delegate those to other people. So that's just that, because that's not my strength. So definitely I would say the challenge for this weekend is to spend time with yourself and figure out Who are you? What do you like? What do you not like? You know, are you a positive person? Are you happy in life? What grinds your gears? What brings you joy and peace? And do those things. And if you don't know, try some new stuff out. So there's that. And then today, if you watched my video yesterday, you would know today starts the 7-day challenge. So the 7-day challenge is scripting every day. So, you know, scripting isn't just for playwrights. They're for everybody. So basically you start your morning off and you write down, or if you actually want to, if you are like usually the type that has chaotic moments or mornings and whatnot, and you don't have that time in the morning, you can do this the night before. So when everything is quiet and everybody's going to sleep and whatnot, and you get some peace time, script for the next day. So, but just find a time that works for you. Get a journal and script. How do you want your day to go? What did you do? Put emotion behind it. Like, what would make you happy the next day? And, you know, how do you envision the next day going? What would make the next day be so perfect and be so wonderful? Like, and, you know, even though, you know, it may be something extravagant like, oh, I want $1 million today. Hey, the lottery, you know, whatever makes you happy. Like, or it could be something as simple as, you know, I spent some quality time with my kids today, and, you know, or I potty trained my baby and they actually went to the potty, or I took a nap, like, and it was dope. Like, I got some much needed rest. So, you know, script what you want to happen in as much detail as possible. I cannot stress this enough. Detail, belief, faith, and like hardcore visualization and emotions. Those will get you exactly what you want. Like, you have to have that belief and that faith that this is going to happen. And you have to put the emotions behind it as you're writing it down, and visualize it in your head. Even if you got to stop in the middle of writing just to kind of, this is wonderful. Like, you know, breathe, live, be happy, put emotion behind everything you do, put love behind everything you do. And you'll see, you start to grow, success and more happiness and more love, and, you know, the world, the universe will start reciprocating what you put out. So yes, do the 7-day challenge, and I will be doing my 7-day challenge. And good, you can start off on the weekend. So the weekends aren't as chaotic for most people. So this is the perfect time. Well, today is the perfect time to get it started. And then, you know, do it throughout the weekend, perfect it. Like, how do you want your weekend to go? You want to sleep in tomorrow? Do you want to go out, go to the zoo? You want to, you know, go on a nature walk? Go spend time with family? Do you want to, you know, go get some OT in? You know, write it down, script it tonight or first thing in the morning. So, you know, you want to start living with intention, and, you know, just y'all really have to believe me when I say this stuff really works. It really does work. And some of you who know me very well see the change in me already, but I'm nowhere near done. I am nowhere near done. So, yeah, hopefully that helped you guys out, and have a blessed, wonderful weekend. And I may put out a video either later on today or tomorrow. I might just go ahead and record it after this one, about the event yesterday, my experience there. And yeah, have a good weekend. Do your scripting. Be safe. Be blessed. Thank you.